Welcome to Inside Games Daily, the only gaming news show brave enough to really enjoy an Xbox exclusive. Like, really.
Yep, it's official, folks. We're both just over the moon for Redfall.
People call it shills, Lawrence, but we definitely are shilling for Redfall. Sponsored by Redfall right now. We are making $10,000 a mention, so make sure you go buy. Oh, wait, Redfall is off the market.
Hey, zing, zong, zing. We're a couple of real knuckleheads here on Inside Games. Okay, on to the actual news here. Bethesda Softworks announced the PlayStation 5 release date for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and here it is, April 17th. Ta-da.
Oh, that's coming up soon. The trailer features what everyone instantly recognized as a retro replay reunion. Oh, with Uncharted series lead Nolan North interrogating Indiana Jones lead Troy Baker on his adventuring acumen.
Yeah, it's cute. It took me a second to get the concept, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. All right. Among the announcements are the $190 collector's edition for PlayStation 5. That includes the premium edition of the game, which is actually on a physical disc, a rarity nowadays. You get a steelbook display case, one of those fancy globes with the storage inside. It's up to you to put the whiskey decanter in there. A rustic adventure journal, and a relic replica from the game.
Man, that sounds so cool, actually. The $100 premium edition is currently number one in the PlayStation Store pre-orders ranking at the moment, followed by the $70 standard edition in number two. So people are very excited for Indiana Jones on PlayStation.
Yeah, doing some brisk business. Xbox in general is doing pretty well in the PlayStation pre-order department. The upcoming Xbox Game Studios titles Forza Horizon 5 and Doom: The Dark Ages we're also ranking pretty high on that list. Forza Horizon 5 was in there twice as well in the top 10, and Doom, I think the premium edition was in the top 10.
Interestingly, in all three cases, the more expensive premium versions of games are ranked higher than the standard editions. But I thought we were trying to save money right now. All the prices are so high on food and stuff.
Yeah, interesting dynamic, isn't it? Of course, nobody wants expensive games, and yet the buying public seems to demonstrate that they're all about premium editions or premium experiences. Now, granted, this is of people who pre-order, and this is on PlayStation specifically, so who knows? Maybe PlayStation gamers got some extra money to pass around.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle joins a handful of smaller profile games from Xbox, like Sea of Thieves, Grounded, Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and Psychonauts 2, and then, of course, Minecraft, but whatever, that's everywhere.
Yep, but everyone's asking, where's Starfield? Come on, what's going on? That was supposed to be the banner release.
Lawrence, is like the Simpsons show. Where's Poochie?
Everyone should be asking.
Everyone should be asking, where's Starfield? The PlayStation logo popped up on the Work in Progress Starfield creation website about a week ago, and I saw a bunch of rumors and articles pop up about that, but no Starfield yet.
So this is a bit bizarre. Bethesda Game Studios, the actual developer, they're pretty used to multi-platform releases, and I have to presume it's the acquisition kind of happened during Starfield's development, and there was even rumors of Starfield being talked about as a PlayStation exclusive, which prompted the buyout. So at some point, it must have been planned to be a multi-platform game, and they usually make their engines to be on multiple platforms. Why is it taking so long to move to PS5? It's a bit bizarre to me that other developers are so much more agile in this. But I guess to expect Bethesda Game Studios to be agile is kind of naive at this point.
Well, I was thinking, giving credit to Bethesda, I guess, accidentally, there might be an actual exclusivity contract on this. So, maybe it's like a 2-year contract, and now that I think about the way I'm talking about this, it sort of reminds me of that tweet that they sent out where they're like, oh, don't worry, there's going to be lots of Starfield news this year, which means maybe it was a 2-year exclusive contract, and then in September, whatever, they'll put Starfield on PlayStation. I don't know. We'll see. Because you're right, Lawrence. Bethesda knows how to put things on multiple platforms. It should be relatively simple, so maybe they're just having to wait because of money.
Yeah, something similar occurred to me, Bruce. Yeah. Given, if we believe the rumors, if the Bethesda buyout happened because of Starfield's exclusivity, then it stands to reason that there would be explicit verbiage guaranteeing that exclusivity in the buyout, which could explain the abnormal wait. And also, man, what unfortunate timing, right? The games that came out after you get to go multi-platform first because they didn't happen to be the center of this particular deal. Hey, that's business.
Earlier this year, rumors suggested that the Halo Master Chief Collection would actually come to PlayStation 5. And then on Switch 2 as well, whenever that hits, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, we got that Switch 2 Direct coming up in, was it next week?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I got my alarm all set. I'm ready. I'm going to be there with my Nintendo jammies on to see what they have to show.
I will say this about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This should be maybe in the Game of the Year contention. and it's a very, very, very good video game. So I'm very excited for people on PlayStation to experience it, because I think they'll be so surprised with the actual quality of the game, like Lawrence and I were.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the trailers really sold the best aspects of the game, but also the best aspects of the game aren't really sellable in a trailer. So I kind of get it now. But yeah, it's high marks across the board. One of like the best Indiana Jones experience I've had since watching Last Crusade, which not the highest bar to vault over. I guess I went on that Disneyland ride. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's even better than that, if you can believe it. So yeah, I agree. And I'm happy for PlayStation 5 players to get a crack at this game.
Oh, it's so great. Just Troy Baker is, I mean, if he does not win Performance of the Year, I'll be very surprised, because he has absolutely just destroyed this Indiana Jones character. Just nailed it. It's perfect. All right, let's move on to a follow-up from yesterday. Number one, we should say there was a correction, which we put in the description for yesterday's story. We incorrectly named the raid of the World of Warcraft Hardcore Guild. They were doing a raid, and that's when they got DDoS, and we incorrectly named the raid. So just so you know, we also put it in the description of yesterday's video. But we're doing a follow-up to that story as well. Lawrence, go ahead, take it.
That's right. Brand new segment. Inside Games is following you home.
I don't know that we should.
It's follow-ups to stories that matter to you and your gamer household.
Probably shouldn't call it that.
It's not creepy. No, this is good news reporting. So a follow-up to the story we did yesterday, where a bunch of prominent streamers lost their characters due to DDoS attacks. Blizzard announces they'll actually be reviving those characters that were lost in DDoS attacks. So that's great and fast.
Yeah, really fast. Blizzard Associate Production Director Clay Stone posted on the Blizzard forums that, quote, Blizzard may elect at our sole discretion to revive hardcore characters that perish in a mass event which we deem inconsistent with the integrity of the game, such as a DDoS attack. This is almost exactly what I said yesterday.
And they were quick to clarify that they do not intend to revive characters which have died due to server disconnects, lag spikes, gameplay bugs, or any other reasons. So they're trying to still keep it really locked down and really just down to, we can make the call if we want, but we almost never will.
That's right. And it also, I might be wrong about this, but it sounds like they're going to revive characters that were caught in a DDoS attack, not necessarily of streamers' characters. It could just be other people that got caught in that DDoS attack. They're not streamers. So that's what it seems like. It seems like they're like trying to find everybody who got caught in the attack, not just the prominent streamers. So pretty cool that Blizzard did this as soon as they could. I'm honestly pretty impressed, and I saw a lot of comments on yesterday's video here on Inside Games about the fact that everyone was like, no, they don't deserve it. Like, they get caught in the attack, streamers are no different than the rest of us, blah, blah, blah. And I understand that sentiment, I do. But at the same time, if they're reviving everybody who got caught in the DDoS attack, streamer or not, then I'm totally fine with it.
Well, let's hope that's the case. Yeah, I had predicted some community turmoil if they did decide to back off, and here it is. I was scrolling through the thread of this announcement. There was definitely a lot of frustrations that this policy would not cover like lag or server interruptions or something. So people are still mad that there can still be a fuck up on Blizzard's behalf that causes them to die, and Blizzard won't touch it. And yeah, plenty of people also calling out the fact that so we both kind of we're both kind of praising Blizzard for moving fast on this, fast because it's days after this particular issue. But there have been deaths due to DDoS in the past 6 months, even year. So it did take prominent streamers getting screwed and potentially messing up some free publicity for the game for Blizzard to alter their policies. Now, Bruce, like you said, hopefully we all benefit from that. Hopefully everybody gets that. But now it's going to be rooted in everyone's mind, right? Now, if you die in hardcore, you're going to pound your desk and be like, motherfucker, if I were a popular streamer, I wouldn't have this issue. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. But hey, yes, popular people get preferential treatment. I'm sorry. It's the way of the world.
This feels like when you walk into like a restaurant and they have a sign up that says, we reserve the right to refuse service to anybody. That's kind of what this is like, where Blizzard says at our sole discretion, meaning if they decide, I mean, look, we've signed the EULAs and all those other things we click through to get to World of Warcraft. And so if you don't like it, you speak with your wallet. It's the usual answer. Just cancel your WoW subscription. Don't play a Blizzard game. It's really, I mean, honestly, it's that simple.
Yeah. This is an interesting case though of like, a resident issue gaining visibility because of media reporting, because of buzz and word of mouth. And it actually did result in a positive change from a gaming megacorp. So we could be cynical about it, but it's nice, and I think Blizzard deserves some credit in this regard.
Oh no, now they're so mad at you, Lawrence. They're so mad at you. Preferential treatment for streamers.
But you get all your characters back. You can keep watching your OnlyFang streams and monstering in chat and being a little dipshit on livestream fail. Good times are here again. Everybody wins.
All right, we'd like to shout out Inside Games patron Zach the Hack. He supports our Inside Games Patreon every single month, like you can too, if you want. And Zach the Hack created the world's first Sony Xbox. Do you want to know how they did it?
Oh, I'd love to know.
All right. All they had to do was buy a PC.
Oh, there it is. Knucklehead. Zing, 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 zing. Thanks for watching, everybody.